Hey guys, what's up? I'm Yalek, and this is another Boom Beach video. In today's video, let's make some things go boom. I am on my lowest level account right now. I'm on my bomber account because I'm still doing Dr. T. And since I have a minute here, cool. Since I have a minute here, actually I have 3 minutes while my troops are training, I wanted to show some of the mid-level hits that I've been doing with my Boom Raider account, which is a 42 right now, I want to say, and I had just a fantastic morning, just messing up people's lives. So yeah, let's make some things go boom. These were just really, really nasty hits, and I was pretty happy with myself. The first two that I'm going to show you. So this guy, barting out the back rocket launcher, and I have a plan for dealing with the mid-right rocket launcher, and then this one we're going to ignore. We're going to be able to bypass the shocker and his hot pot. Actually, we're going to be able to bypass a good amount of this guy's defenses. So we have the drop, let the heavies get out first, and I had considered going with an extra boat of heavy here because I am getting ripped up. I've already lost half my heavies, but it didn't matter because that was just buying time so my Zookas could get grouped up. So we flare over to the corner here, back against the wall, and then we're going to flare out to this rocket, and that's going to go bye-bye. And then that's all I really needed to do there, so then running away to get out of range of the shock launcher. Up to the top of the base. Good number of Zookas left. As I've said, the heavies, lost a lot of the heavies early on. Farming up some GBE, and we're going to switch over, and basically I'm ignoring this Doom Cannon. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist. So, you see the range of the rocket launcher, and that's really the only thing I'm worrying about now. There is one heavy up there, and I do have Everspark and some critters going here. I have a lot of fails too. I show you the successes, but I have a bunch of fails. Now look at this. We're going to slow this down. There's one heavy up, but he's up there, so he's actually not helping. I have the critters going. I have a lot of Zookas, and I do have enough GBE for one shock. I'll put that back to regular mode. And that one shock, because I got there with the Zookas. Nothing else to protect them, but that one shock is plenty to just decimate the HQ. And down that goes, a level 57. Boom. So, that was pretty cool. I show this stuff because this is stuff I never ever would have done my first time through the game with my main account. Didn't even really know it was possible like this. But you can do it, and you can have a lot of fun with it. You can start, basically as soon as you have smokes and your flares are upgraded a little bit, you can start with some really, really nasty stuff. Like this one. So this is only a 49. Only. I'm a 42 on that account. And with this base, again, very spread out, and that will enable me to avoid most of the defenses. Key here, you'll notice that the shock launcher doesn't range the back corner, and this rocket launcher doesn't range pretty much anything. So that means I have two major problems here. This being one, rocket launcher up front, which I can't click on right now. Rocket launcher up front. And then I have this blaster back here. And since nothing ranges the back corner, I think I've got a pretty good idea how to handle that blaster. The only other catch is going to be if I park Zookas up in here. I do have to worry about these flamethrowers, but we'll see how that gets dealt with later. Once again, barting down that mid rocket launcher, that would have been a problem for me. Once again, we're going to let the heavies get torn up on the beach. And this is a bit more conventional in the sense that, I didn't have to... It's basically the same approach as the last one. I need to BART out one of the rocket launchers and take out another. But in this case, since it's right on the beach, I'm not smoking to the rocket launcher that I want to remove with troops. So we do a regroup. I needed to I needed to get rid of the machine guns in that area, so I hung around a little longer than normally I would have. And a midway flare, just to keep the troops from getting too far apart, and for better control of my path. Now all the way to the back corner. And we don't have to worry about this rocket at all, so we're going to keep the shock launcher up so you can see its range. Straight to the back corner and flaring right onto the blaster. That was my plan there. And then shocking the flamethrowers, which, since I didn't target the HQ immediately, the flamethrowers ended up getting taken down pretty quickly. And at this point, I have the GBE for an extra shock on the shock launcher, and now we're just ripping into the HQ. And that was a pretty dirty attack. I hope he watches the replay. Which, I mean, I would, like, if I were that 57 and I saw that I got taken down by a 42, I would probably want to know how that happened. I mean, even now, I don't care about defense, but on my main account, if I'm a 65, if a 52 took my base out, that would be interesting, and I would want to know what happened there. And finally, this guy is, again, he's only a 45. He's still, which is still several levels advanced on me, but in this case, it was more the design of the base that I wanted to show you. Similar idea. Bart down one of the rockets. Again, this guy, just like the last, has made a mistake with his shock launcher, and I'm going to be able to avoid it. He has interspersed some mines up in this part of the world, which was kind of annoying. I had extra GBE, so used it on the other rocket launcher. Since I had the extra GBE here, because I'm not having to smoke, because he's put everything to one side and left me a nice running room up there. So that's how I have the GBE for taking out 2 rockets, whereas in the other 2 attacks, I didn't, because of the smoking required. So in that case, in those cases, I had to take things out manually, the old-fashioned way. So here, just working our way into this base, he let us walk right up the side. Hopefully he redoes his design, because this is not good. And you've seen this before. So now I'm just going to start flaring back up to the top. There's certain things that need to go down, like the machine gun that just went down over there. And flaring back up to the top, and going to use critters to distract the one-hitters down here. And that's pretty much all we have to worry about at this point. There is a mortar that we're going to come into range of, but then flare away. So just flaring to the back wall, regrouping. And I have plenty of heavies here and critters to take care of that machine gun. So 3 hits, 3 flaws in base design, allowing me to, I mean, just look, I've done this before, but consider how much of that guy's base I didn't have to deal with. View again. We'll go to my draw tool, and you've seen this. So, let's see. Didn't have to address any of this. Did have to do that and that, but other than that, didn't have to address any of this. This. Didn't really need to address any of that. So that one machine gun, I mean, this is what he's done to his own base defenses. So minus these two areas, this is what he's done to his own base defenses. He's reduced his base defenses to a machine gun, a sniper tower up there that went down, but it didn't really need to go down. It was just in the way. A cannon, and another machine gun in back of the HQ, which becomes a complete non-factor. I don't know why people do this to themselves, but either way, good day for me. Very good day for me. A lot of things going boom. I like it when things go boom. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Again, I just show this stuff not to toot my own horn, but to show people that to show people what is possible at this level. And a lot of things are possible that I really did not know about my first run through. And yeah, spread the word. Anyway, I'm out. Have a great day.